So I was listening to the James Altucher show the other day, and Dave Asprey, the founder of Bulletproof Coffee, was on there. And I thought, why not, since I'm trying to create some more content, create my first nutritional video for the Vitruvian Project YouTube channel and have it be about bulletproof coffee. Now, here's the thing that I really want you to take away from this. Not so much how to make it. We all know how to make it. MCT oil or coconut oil, grass-fed butter, mix it up, drink. There's kind of your standard basic bulletproof coffee. Maybe throw some collagen in there. But what I wanted to tell you guys, and it took me forever to learn. As a matter of fact, let's back up. I want to tell you a story. One time I was with this guy, and we're having lunch, and he pulls out a bag of chips. And he says, "Hey, Jason, I want to show you a trick." Cool. I'm down for some tricks. He takes the bag and opens just like you and I, or pretty much any human being I've ever run into, would open a bag of chips. And I'm like, what's the punchline? He said, "Did you know that you could open a bag of chips like that?" I said, "How else would you open a bag of chips?" "Well, you tear it, scissors." And I'm like, "Really? That's what you would have done?" He had just learned, this is a grown man, much older than me, had just learned not so long ago how to open a bag of chips. So, to a lot of you, this is going to be really obvious, but I remember whenever I first learned this, I was like, how have I not been doing this every single time I made my bulletproof coffee? And it's this. Okay, first of all, take your tablespoon of coconut oil. That's pretty obvious. We know that. Then take a teaspoon of Kerrygold grass-fed butter. It does make a difference as to whether it's the grass-fed butter or not. It's higher in antioxidants. It's better, lower omega-3 fats and that sort of thing. So Kerrygold's what I use. Grass-fed's better. But here is the bag of chips thing that I learned not so long ago, and it was a total game changer for me. Again, some of you are going to watch this and go, "Dumbass, how else would you have done that?" But somebody's watching this for the first time going, "You've got to be kidding." Game changer. And it's this. I use a little Ninja. Take that butter and coconut or MCT oil. And blend it, and it completely changes everything. It's frothy, it's delicious, and according to Dave Asprey, it's actually more effective. You know, oil and water doesn't mix, and so whenever you've got all the fats that are in the oil that are in that grass-fed butter, it's just going to rise to the top if you try to stir it. Same with the coconut oil. It'll just rise to the top, it'll separate, not as good. This breaks it down, forming these little tiny microscopic, maybe not microscopic, that might be an overstatement, very small little bubbles that help it make this really cool, frothy looking whatever. And it is freaking delicious. I've gotten to the point too, by the way, where, and some people are purists on this, some people are like, whatever. I used to put heavy whipping cream in my bulletproof coffee. You really don't need it. The consistency and the taste that you get from blending the butter in really well, you don't really need a cream. It's really frothy, it's creamy, it's absolutely freaking delicious. So anyway, I couldn't believe that someone had just learned how to open a bag of chips like that. And I'm pretty sure that there's someone that's going to come by this and go, "Holy crap, why have I been stirring my bulletproof coffee?" And then once you blend it for the first time, you will never stir again. So with that, thanks. Please subscribe to the Vitruvian channel. I would really, really appreciate it. Have a good one.